Hi, and welcome to Wild and Composed and video number 9, The Requeening of Camponotus Herculeanus, Part 1. The sad backstory is, a little while back, quite a few weeks ago, I lost the queen to my Camponotus Herculeanus colony. Everything seemed to be fine. She had just laid a bunch of eggs, lots of pupa hatching. Well, anyway, she started wandering out of the formicarium like she was uncomfortable, and I could see her gaster was quite distended and kind of bloated, so she was not feeling well. Everybody else in the formicarium was fine, but she had this distension happening. I was able to get her back into the colony 2 or 3 times, but after the last time, in about a day or 2 after that, she passed away. Now, the colony still took care of her, groomed her and everything, like she was alive, but then eventually they took her legs off and then just started leaving her body alone. I took it out of the formicarium and kept it because I'd done some research on the web that said, okay, you can requeen if you get the same species, but you should probably put the dead queen in with that, the new queen, so that the smell can be transferred over. There's also another step that they mentioned is that you can put them in the refrigerator, calm them down, the queen, and then maybe with 2 of the smaller workers, you do the same thing. And then, after about 10-15 minutes, you can put them together. And then if the colony has been without a queen for a month, these small workers would accept them. Anyway, I decided to try that. I was able to get a new queen of the same species. You can see her here. She came with brood, though, and I'm not sure how that was going to affect it. But anyway, she had brood, and she was a Herculeanus, but a dark variant, not the lighter variant which I had initially had. I didn't think this was going to be a problem. So, not shown here is the dead queen is in the test tube with this queen and stayed there for about a week. So here are the 2 small ants from the colony that I decided, okay, I'm going to try it with these guys. So I happen to have them in the outworld. And there's the queen that I was going to do this with. And we're all ready. So basically just pop them into the refrigerator for 15 or so minutes, I guess. I dump them in together. Now they're all kind of chilled from the refrigerator, but you can see the queen there. There's a small worker just to her right. But anyway, I watched them for a couple of minutes, and then that happened. That's definitely aggression. She was not happy, and the worker got all fired up and became aggressive as well. So the worker started chasing her around, and things were not looking good. The other worker, I think, became involved as well. The thing that you don't see here is I accidentally dumped in one of her brood into this outworld as well. And she recovered that. There she is on the left. And she's trying to get away from these 2 aggressive workers. So she was doing that for a while, and I thought, okay, let's get them out of here. Get her out of here. So I put her back into her test tube, and unfortunately, I think this particular phase of the experiment was a fail. But tune into the next one where there is success.